This is a guide on how to defeat Keshta the Unyielding, the boss in the first Berserker Khazan. This boss is a bonus mission that Blade Phantom gives you, and you have the chance to go to him before you embark on your journey. And if you do defeat him, you basically get him as a ghost and he gives you special powers. Now, PSA, this is a very hard boss, and if you don't believe me, watch this. I was so close. I basically spent the first 2 hours of my playthrough just trying to beat him before I proceed on to the main story. The recommended level for this is 17 or 18, and I was level 25 and I was still struggling. He basically uses mostly close range attacks, but he does have some long range spear attacks. In this tutorial, I'll teach you how to beat him with a spear mainly because that's my favorite and most powerful weapon, and in particular, I'll be using the Moonlight Stance ability. If you can use After Image Strike to your advantage, this fight becomes much easier. What is After Image Strike? Essentially, if you were Itachi and you were using a Genjutsu on an opponent, this is what After Image is. It's basically whenever you're attacking your enemy with consecutive strikes, after a certain point, those attacks start to multiply. So your 4th attack might be hitting your opponent twice, which means twice the amount of damage, twice the amount of attacks without the use of stamina. It's basically double damage. It's basically double damage in another sense. That's what the Moonlight Stance is, and I think it's incredibly useful for tough bosses like this one. My advice on this boss would be to use After Image Strike whenever you can, but only when you have a full bar of stamina. This boss will punish you if you ever get staggered, so make it your top priority that you never get staggered. Always give him distance when you don't have a full bar of stamina, and whenever you can, use Rift Dodge and then use After Image Strike to deal bonus damage. If you get staggered, keep using After Image Strike because it's basically your most powerful weapon. In some cases, it even becomes stronger than your heavy attack. As you can see in the video, that's basically what I've done. Used After Image Strike whenever I can and deal lots of damage. Obviously, this can be helped with using any orbs or any buffs that you might have in your inventory. I didn't, just because I just started the game. But if you do, make sure to use them. The fight will be much easier. And that's basically it. If you liked the video, make sure to leave a like and don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Oh my god, how did I survive?
Keshta the Unyielding shall lend you my strength.
Let's fucking go! Oh my god, that was hard. But as soon as I knew Moonlight Stance and I remembered what it was no longer hard. What a start to the game, man. I'm so hyped. Beautiful start. You wanna tell Blade Phantom the good news that I finally beated his boy? Defeated.